Took 1 star off because when it arrived pre-assembled the handlebar alignment was off by at least 30 degrees, and the factory had WAAAAAY over-tightened the collar clamp that helps you adjust the alignment. When I went to adjust it with an Allen wrench, the bolt stripped out immediately with the slightest torque and damaged both the bolt and the collar clamp because it's just a soft aluminum bolt and clamp that shred easily. Can anyone explain to me why the single most important component of any product these days relies on the one piece that's always simply made of junk? Doesn't matter if you buy a $5,000 item. The 50-cent plastic piece that makes the entire thing work that you cannot replace without buying a whole new item is the first thing that breaks. Frustrating must not be a word understood in Chinese. See update below. We needed a new scooter for our relatively scooter-experienced 7-year-old since a hand-me-down, a razor, from an older sibling got too small for her. After comparing scooter specs in March 2016, we settled for an A3. The following comments apply. 1. For a price difference of only $6 at the time of purchase, the A3 is a better buy than the A2. The A3 has slightly larger wheels with better bearings than the A2, which yield a smoother ride on uneven sidewalks, and a slightly larger frame with a larger deck. For cement sidewalks, be aware the wheels are still sufficiently narrow to get lodged in many a contraction joint crack oriented in the same direction as the scooter, such as those where a driveway joins a sidewalk. Closing parenthesis. With the handlebar fully extended, so its spring-loaded button is in the locked position, the height of the handles is 33.5 inches from the deck and 35 inches from the floor. Its larger frame makes the A3, at 8 pounds, a bit heavier than the A or A2. This, however, does not change the maximum user weight limit, which remains at 143 pounds. A heavier user shall likely end up damaging the wheel bearings, if not the wheels themselves. 2. As noted in several reviews, the razor's release lever for the folding and unfolding mechanism is not particularly user-friendly. The unfolding method recommended in the owner's manual. Unfolding the scooter for first-time use, is not easy for young children and for some adults, and it not always works consistently. After experimenting for a while, we have settled into the following way to fold, unfold. Press the lever towards the deck with the thumb of one hand while holding the handlebar up and away at 45 degrees with the other hand, making a greater than pointing at the body. Pressing the rear wheel on the ground after unlocking the lever may be necessary to start folding the scooter. 3. Another peeve of some reviewers is being hit in the shin when carrying the folded scooter from one handle. This happens when the deck can pivot freely around the folded T-bar. The simplest solution I found is to turn the T-bar by 180 degrees before folding the A3. In this condition, the front wheel of the T-bar is trapped by the deck, and this stops deck pivoting. 4. There is a potential safety issue with the scooter when being folded if the free fingers of the hand pushing the lever were placed over the black plastic covering the locking mechanism, Fig. Click link in description for more reviews.